let us not waste any
Mm,
time. Since I do still have to
Okay.
work tonight.
Okay. So when should I plan to stop by?
Like 9. So I can get there at 9:30.
Okay. Okay. Hopefully this won't be too loud. Okay, so to recap, last time our brave heroes went to Topola's tower seeking directions to the fleet of someone who they thought could help, one Grimthawed Garganhale, uh, who Topola the mage had the location of. So they got there, got the location, Topola came aboard, and so now you're en route there, and it'll be about an 11-day journey. So let's start us off with
Roll initiative.
um well, that
Okay.
would be the pattern, but no, you're not fighting space. Rather, skill check for navigation and getting there. So,
It's like Russell Crowe
um,
fighting the water in Noah.
Navigator's tools.
yeah, no, there's no space Caligula. So,
How do I
uh,
how do I roll my navigator's tools?
Oh, does it?
should be able to select them and then select the stat you want, probably intelligence.
We get a bonus for having that
Maybe I have to
magic
do it in
item.
the inventory.
Oh, good point.
Yeah,
Do so with advantage.
in the bottom left, Brian, you see all your tools, right?
Hold on, let me go back to the main page. Skills and tools. Oh, I see it at the bottom. Okay. I was looking at a different section that was navigator's tools, but
Oh, no, yeah, not under equipment. It's in the front of your character sheet under your skills.
what's the attribute?
Intelligence.
Oh yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Hey, how's that? I know a shortcut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can roll again to see if you did better, but it's unlikely.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try it. Never know.
Roll 20 could be on an upswing, but no, it's not.
No.
Not likely.
Okay, so yeah, you plot a pretty good course. We'll say you're taking into account the gravity well of Glyph being there at the time, so you can slingshot around it, like Artemis, and save a little extra time probably. Let's see. Oobleck or yeah, probably Oobleck. What are you going to do for the team?
I mean, I'm flying, right?
Yeah, so roll that if you'd like.
I don't know why it added damage. I don't do any damage to the ship. Remember, I added it as a separate,
Okay.
button, so
You successfully didn't do any damage.
it didn't.
Yeah, so
That was
despite
the goal,
your excellent roll to hit the space, you fail to hit the darkness with your magic missiles.
Take that, space.
Or rather, you fail to do damage to space.
Well,
Magic
But
missiles always hit.
assume that's going to happen every time I roll the spelljamming skill check, because I added it to my combat list. So I'm always going to do no damage.
okay. And then one more. So probably Hilty or Garrick, something you can do for a skill check to help the crew or the ship get there in one piece. Because this is a skill challenge.
I don't know. I have vehicles, space.
No, that's what I rolled.
Oh, I have carpenter's tools. Just, general maintenance on the ship.
Okay, yeah, you could roll that.
I'll roll that.
Every time it creaks, he's rushing to fix it.
Ugh.
I will walk around and guide the crew in proper lifting and stretching exercises using athletics.
Come around.
Okay, yeah.
And that's
Ooh.
terrible.
Ow.
Well, okay.
You made me pull something.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, so
I took the
while you're navigating, no, yeah, while
Oh,
your
Jamie rolled a
navigator,
5 too. I think roll 20 just rolled 5s is what happened.
okay,
It's in 5s mode.
let's see.
What time does it go into?
So yeah, I'll count that as 2 successes and 2 failures.
We need one more skill.
So one more other person.
Intimidation. No.
Barracks
Yeah,
or
maybe
Payless then?
if you coordinate or inspire the crew,
I'm not a bard.
someone.
Hey, you could play us an epic jam.
Yeah. I'm going to do a performance check. Does that work?
Write a song.
You can do the space shanties.
Heavy metal space shanty.
Exactly.
It's like when you're driving and you get like a high tempo song and it makes you want to drive fast.
Yeah, like I Can't Drive 55. For example.
Oh god, now I want to upload what you may be in fact playing. Hold on a second.
Oh, no.
Okay. Where is that? Okay.
Someone talk. Fill the void of silence.
Okay, well, sadly, I can't immediately find it, but suffice to say, it is a rousing metal sea shanty remix of a song from The Secret of Monkey Island.
Oh boy, I haven't played that game like at all.
There's too many descriptions there.
Right.
Yeah, there were a lot of adjectives in that sentence.
I was thinking something more along the lines of Dragon Force.
I'm using Suno to create a
Or
heavy
System
metal
Down.
space pirate shanty. Let's see what comes out.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Okay, so
Ooh, look at that. I didn't notice the roll. I was looking at my phone.
So Hilty is going around trying to fix things, but
Making them
he's
worse.
rushing around too much and not really doing much actual fixing as just trying to look busy. And Garrick, you're not really taking it into account that the other crew members are not GIF when you're demonstrating proper stretches.
Hold on.
They're not exactly applicable, but
Luckily, Okay, let's make her medicine check.
That's right. I fixed some broken legs. Oh, put a splint on that.
But Ferrix, you are playing. I think jaunty would be too weak a word for what you're playing, but we'll just say spirits are uplifted.
That's why things are getting broken and everything's being done too fast, because the tempo's too high.
Oh, yeah.
Hilty's going too. Yeah, he's pumped.
Yeah, he's working to the beat and just like bouncing from task to task.
That's why he can't get anything done. He's too unfocused right now.
Yep.
He can't concentrate. Wow, this one actually sounds pretty cool so far.
I could see Valus going, you have to bring the tempo down. You're causing more chaos. What?
Chaos is what I was made for.
Louder, you said.
Faster. Okay.
Up tempo. Okay.
I just always want it faster.
Okay. So, a few days pass by like this. You do eventually realize that you have to slow down your tempo because people's bodies just can't keep up, but otherwise things are going well. What was that?
Working too hard.
I said fragile meat bodies.
Oh, yeah. That actually need to sleep.
Do mechanomes not need to sleep? Or
Soft
whatever they're called?
meat bags.
Mechanomes.
No, I think they had the Century's Rest thing like
Oh.
Warforged.
Warforged. Okay.
That said, I should also, well, two things. First, who's taking what roles? I guess, so Oobleck is the jammer,
I don't know.
Zarthus is
Varys
navigator,
pretty strong jammer.
Mm-hmm.
and then, Hilty is the bosun. Is someone gonna be first mate, or?
Do they have specific roles on the ship, right?
Yeah.
That's in
There's actions.
right. Let me look at the handout again.
Yeah, so the first mate and, medical are not currently accounted for. Where was that handout?
Valus, I think, would fall into medical by default, given the medicine skill bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Unless anyone else has medicine, she's trained at +7, so I figure that's a good one. Wisdom, that makes sense. Where is the list of roles? Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Okay, ship officer actions.
Our spice
First
Spice
mate.
parrot?
Okay, so
Spice Parrot.
Spice
so a
parrot.
first mate.
Spice Parrot. Where's my ChatGPT?
Is that like the Futurama Spice Weasel?
Oh, stay tuned.
So a first mate needs charisma and wisdom.
Well, Ferric says charisma.
I don't know if there's
Uh,
any of that on this ship.
Ferric does
So-
not have wisdom. Don't have charisma.
Garrick could maybe be a first mate, or Valus could be a medical, but it would probably be better for each player to have one.
What's the first mate do?
Basically, they motivate and lead the crew.
In stretching exercises.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Which,
I'll take
granted, you've already kind of been first mate for Commodore Crux, so
True.
kind of fits. Okay, and then second, you actually have multiple casters, so you could have people take turns as the
Jammer.
Spelljammer.
I choose Ferrex. Bards unite.
Nobody jams like Ferrex.
That's right. Right, all Spelljammer captains or pilots should be bards because it's jamming. Oh my gosh.
Are you doing the same thing I am?
Spice Parrot?
Mm-hmm.
I posted it. It's gorgeous.
Where did you post it? Oh, Spelljammer?
Oh, I did it in the bird channel.
Right. There's a bird channel?
In Doug's bird channel. I should.
Oh. He's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Oops. There.
I mean that fit, but
Oh wow. I like yours better.
Well, I've got a specific channel that's been doing these images with the white backgrounds. Like that's where the grab bag grabber hag is. That's also where my suckling went, which I don't think anyone has seen except Chris.
No, it doesn't sound familiar.
It's like the opposite of pedal bite in Candlekeep for Chris Pitts. I'll show you the suckling. It was a conversation while we were playing WoW, I think, about the word succulent.
What are they called? Suckerling?
Succuling. It's like succulent.
Succulent. It's got a succulent plant on its head. That makes sense.
I asked ChatGPT, what's a succuling look like? And that's what I got.
I think ChatGPT knows that I like to tend more towards realism and you like to tend more towards the cartoony type
Yeah, it depends
stuff.
on the channel too, though, I've noticed. Because these non sequitur ones, like this is where my garlic buffalo wings image came from. I think I asked it what animal garlic buffalo wings would come from.
Oh God. Oh, maybe you did post that.
I did at some point.
Oh, I did see that, yeah.
Buffalo with wings and a necklace of garlic.
Garlic necklace. What's a basket full of?
Garlic buffalo wings, I'm guessing. It looks like it.
Yeah, I think it
boneless ones maybe.
I feel like he's the Buffalo Wings buffalo, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Like the face.
I don't know.
Like I feel like that's
Do buffaloes
from
pant
some
like
of their
that?
ads.
But I keep this channel just for
Not like that.
This
I don't think they have pointy teeth either.
That's the only thing I use this channel for is give me an image of what this word means. That's why they all come out with this. I love just the white background, just chaos. This spice parrot. I like it.
okay.
The idea of it makes me think of the spice weasel.
Let's see, who was I thinking? So it's been a few days. I meant to ask you to think about what you would do, what your characters would do on a long voyage to pass the time, but I'll give you time to think about that. But
assuming we don't have to sit at the Spelljammer helm constantly 24/7, like can we set a direction and leave the helm, or do you have to stay in contact with it at all times?
I think you have to be in contact with it, which was why I was asking.
Okay, but you can still talk and things. It's not like you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think Oobleck would want to start writing pieces of music with Ferrex. Since we have 2 bards on the ship, we need a theme song. We need a soundtrack.
Well, I posted our theme song already. I don't know if you saw that.
I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet.
Where'd you
but-
post it?
It's in voice channel chatter, above the parrots.
Oh yeah, okay.
Cool.
Crater Cannonball.
It sounds a lot like Ailstorm. If any of you have ever listened to Ailstorm,
Yeah, I'm aware of them. Yeah.
Familiar with them.
Oh yes, it does. You're right.
like that pirate, heavy pirate music kind of thing.
Yeah, this Space Pirate
I made another one, but I didn't like that one as much as this one. All right, just no lyrics. Just
This one, if I download it, stick it in the channel and play it in the background. No wonder people were getting injured. Listen to
yeah, to pump us all up.
this. I'd be running around too. We'll try it at work tonight. See what happens. No, I won't.
Yeah, I hope your meth stores are locked to keep people up.
As far as Valus, I would guess she's probably more interested in like poring over any documents we were able to steal from the Star Moth, as well as any other sources of reading on this ship. She's like kind of always be studying. You never know when you might need it. You know,
Yeah, actually,
maybe I'm stereotyping lawyers, but I feel like that's her, like, know as much as possible.
well, and actually, Topola seems also very interested in the maps, especially because she doesn't necessarily have all of these maps. So she looks like actually she's starting to copy some of them and
Okay.
stuff, but also kind of asking you about your time and in the Rixus and what you did and how long it's been since you left and stuff. Which, how long has it been?
I would say probably a few decades at least. And I would go so far as to say it was like not even just leaving, but more of an exile situation where I'm not supposed to go back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that kind of, as one of those short-lived humans that kind of amazes Topola.
Right. I mean, elves don't look old anyway, but given I think Valus is like 200 and something years old, which is about like 120 years older than she looks because of the whole life on the astral plane thing.
And do you have what sorts of things would Garrick be doing for fun? Do you think, or passing the time?
Meditating.
Okay. Well, space is quiet, so even if
Not
you're
in our
in
little bubble.
an air envelope. True, yeah, this bubble is not so quiet actually, so you might have to go in the cargo hold or something
There's so much noise we fogged up the outer edge of our bubble, so it's just this gray ball.
Okay, cool. So, and I'm guessing Hilty is mostly trying to maintain everything, but
Oh, cat.
Sure. I guess
But
for
yeah,
downtime, it gets set up like an axe throwing competition for the crew.
yeah, and actually, Commodore Crux seems interested in that. As much as he's a musket guy, he's keen to try his hand at axe throwing as well, so. Okay, so yeah, you spend a few days in space on your way. When a few days later, very particular people, so Ferrix, Valus, and Garrick make a perception.
Also a skill I am trained
Nee.
Can't roll above a 6 tonight, apparently.
I guess not.
Try closing your browser and reopening it. Sometimes that helps.
Good.
That's the equivalent of
Maybe turn it off and on again.
picking,
Yeah.
picking you, what you think are the dice that is going to run hot tonight.
Oh yeah, right.
No, it's not even that. Like,
You
I've
rolled 20
literally
in dice
only
jail.
rolled like 2s and 3s, and then I've turned it off and turned it back on, and then it rolls at 20, and yeah,
Yeah, roll 20
it's
seems to do
a
that.
roll 20 thing. It seems to
Well, there's no such thing as actual random numbers on computers and
Right.
stuff. So yeah, I could probably get
Yeah,
caught
probably.
in a rut somewhere.
Yeah, probably sets a new seed if you, or it might if you refresh or something. Okay, so Valus, you. How do I describe this?
That's
Valus
fortune.
perceives it first and perhaps only.
Oh no.
More than a noise, it's almost like a feeling.
Vibration in the air.
Kind of. So, remind me, you do not have a specific deity you pray to, just a kind of ethos of order, correct?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So, and I don't want to kind of put words in your mouth for your character or anything, but does Valus ever get like a feeling of kind of closeness or when she is doing something orderly, like the equivalent of if one were communing with a god, if that makes sense?
I would say yeah, if it's something you would want, like if that's in part of the universe. Like I haven't really thought about it that far, but I could see like a yeah. Yeah, I suppose yeah, probably. As a cleric, you'd have to do
Are you
some
an
kind of
agnostic
worship.
cleric?
Yeah, something like that. I worship the
Yeah,
concept of
I'm
organization.
I believe it's something. I just don't know what.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm getting. For instance, I'm thinking maybe if you were making a decision as a judge and you were puzzling over what to do, and suddenly you might have kind of an epiphany and then just get this feeling of, yes, this is right, this is what the way the universe should go is kind of what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you get that sort of feeling like you're going in kind of the right direction, but there's something off to the starboard just a little bit that you just get a feeling like you're almost destined to go that way or should go that way.
But I can't put my finger on what the sense is.
Not exactly, no, other than it's. Again, you don't really commune with any divine being, but it's almost like the presence of a divine being or principle.
So it's an instinct that I've had before that has served me in the
Kind of,
past.
yeah.
Okay. And this feels like an imminent, like not an overall in the next few months we should be traveling that way, but more of a we might need to go to the starboard immediately.
Correct. It's maybe within like the next 30 minutes or something
Okay.
in that kind of time frame, but it is a relatively immediate sense that you should go in that direction.
I'm okay. Then I'm gonna quickly peruse any available star charts, or actually probably find um, Zarthus and and inquire as to what systems or objects or bodies of anything are to our right side.
All right. So what would I need to know that? Like a navigator's tools check or
Um,
survival?
I'd say survival, yeah.
Okay.
And you could roll with advantage because you have the orrery, which. Well, actually, I'm not sure it would be that detailed so as to show anything smaller than planets, but it might show like larger asteroid belts,
Do we have somebody
but
that is
not like
officially
individual.
captaining, like has taken the role of captaining?
I don't think so.
Officially? Okay, good.
Nope.
Then after, depending on what you come, well, I'll wait till you come up with or roll your thing first.
So advantage or no?
No.
While you're looking at that, Valus is going to go to the starboard side and be looking out over the deck, like trying to figure out what we're being guided towards.
Though, actually,
Oh, whoops, that
I'll
was the wrong
say.
character. Sorry.
Okay. I'll say
Oh,
Zarthus could also roll perception, but.
actually, his survival is pretty good.
Okay.
It's a +4.
Well, Zarthus, as far as you know, there only really asteroids out here, but there is a small concentration of them in that area that Valus is indicating. Some larger ones, so maybe there's something interesting there.
Okay, I tell her that.
All right. She is going to head to the spelljamming deck, layer level, whatever, and
Mhm.
with the full authority not officially invested in her, she's going to demand that he turn right and hold the course until further noted. And Ublek says, "Okay," and just like not knowing any
Okay.
better and having no one else to say no, begins to steer to starboard.
Okay.
You're not going to argue with yourself?
No, I'm not. I feel like Ublek doesn't argue with anybody anyway.
Probably true, yeah.
I think Valus
Oobleck
would,
the Affable.
yes, I think Valus would request or demand to make the turn gradual so that the whole crew doesn't realize that we've turned right away.
Okay.
But she wouldn't say that, just like take it slow. We don't want to knock anyone off their feet.
Okay.
Sneaky
Okay,
space
well,
elf.
as you get closer,
Sneaky space elf, maybe a little bit.
as you get closer to the source of that feeling, Ferrix, you start to feel something, though what you feel,
This is where
is
Chris
more
steers us into a
like
trap, and then I get kicked off the ship.
what you feel actually is more like you. Well, first you think maybe you faintly hear soft music, Ferrex.
And you hate it.
Very.
Oh, oh.
It's too soft.
Kenny G.
What did Chris say?
I said it's Kenny G.
Kenny G. Oh, even worse. I was gonna say Michael Bolton. Kenny G might be worse. Actually.
It's a crossover. It's a collab. Kenny G and Michael Bolton.
Oh,
Well, it's
worse than both worlds.
more soft in the sense of the volume than the style.
Elevator music.
But it is
Yacht rock.
very orderly. I'll get to it in a minute.
I like order.
And then
Takes me
Garrick,
away.
as you get even closer, Garrick, you start to send. Okay, again, I don't want to step on any toes with how people's characters are, but let me check that bio real quick.
Is it a space witch?
Base witch?
They call that a spitch.
Spit.
Or a waste.
What a waste.
What a waste
Uh,
of a spitch.
Garrick, you sense sort of a current or a presence, almost like a flowing or a vibrating string, I guess is what I would say. And it's almost like you feel it in your mind and in your gut as you're meditating. Again, correct me if I'm not really
I feel something.
characterizing what your
As if
character does.
a million people screamed out, and then there was nothing.
All at once.
No, it's not a million people screaming out. It's actually a million something.
Oh, it's a million.
But it's,
Oh boy.
But is it good? Like, are they generally good feelings? Calming or
calming, probably, yeah.
okay.
Above all,
Calming.
though, very orderly, I guess I would say.
Okay. Well,
I want to check like the rest of the crew or anyone in my immediate surroundings to see if this calming is affecting anyone. Like I know it's the music is calming, right? Or the effect is calming. But is it having any effect on anyone? Like, is it influencing them?
Well, does everyone hear the music, or was that just Ferrex?
That was just Ferret.
Okay, yeah,
All right.
that's what I thought. It
Well,
seems
then-
like it's personalized.
Then the influence then. Is it influencing anyone actively?
I would say you would notice that Valus is like on the bow of the ship, like looking out into space as if anticipating or searching for something. Surveilancing. I like it.
Ferrex will probably mention the music to see if anyone else hears it.
Depending on where you are, can Oobleck hear it?
That's an interesting question.
Especially if I perceive through the ship. Or do I? I can never get that straight.
Mhm. Yeah, you do. Well, you perceive through the ship. However, Oobleck does not perceive any music or anything.
Okay. Interesting.
Um, and Garrick, uh, I suppose I'll say make an insight roll, Garrick, to see how people generally are reacting. Okay. Yeah, you can't sense any clear difference in how most people are reacting, but you're sensing Valus and Ferrex seem to be
Okay.
perceive something. And what's it? Eventually, you come across an asteroid that immediately when you see it, those who are perceiving things immediately know this is the source. And you're not sure what it is, but there's something odd about it, but it is clearly the source of whatever you're perceiving.
How far away
Um,
is it from us when we first spot it?
I'll say about 1,000 feet.
Okay. But then it becomes obvious to everybody because it's like, there it is. Whatever it is, we've encountered something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is it anything like?
This looks like a rock with holes in it.
Yeah. Is it like anything we've seen before? Or those of us who would have any reason
Looks like
to
the beholder ship
have? Yeah, kinda. Except it looks more
without
like an
arms.
asteroid.
Looks awfully round for an asteroid.
There are some that are
I,
pretty round.
I would say you probably would not have seen anything like it before.
It looks like a camera lens in the bottom right.
Oh yeah.
I think at that point, Valus is going to call out to Oobleck, slow to 1/2 impulse, or other Star Trek type terms, because it's not obvious what it is, and I think at this point she's starting to question if maybe her natural senses have been hijacked.
All
And
power to shields.
yeah, right. Power to forward shields, divert to weapons, shields up, red alert,
Battle stations.
battle stations. Yeah.
Your
Would
little
Zarthus notice that we're off course by now?
Maybe a little.
Yeah, it's only been a little while, so it's not like we went miles. Well, probably miles, but it's not like we went days out of our way. I don't think.
All right.
So,
I'm gonna go to Luke and
Ferrex,
tell him that he needs to correct course and which way he needs to go.
Ferrex, the music is getting a little louder, and also you're starting to notice that space looks like it's kind of shimmering and warping. You think you've seen something like this before, Ferrex, nobody else. And as this very music I'm playing swells, make a charisma.
Say charisma save.
Yeah, make a charisma save,
Why don't I have
Ferrex.
Man. Anyone else hearing the music? Mine's not even showing anything.
I was.
It just cut out when he says, as it
Yeah.
swells, it stopped.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, Ferrex, I'd say you're right on the edge. You get a strange feeling. You almost feel compelled to play the music yourself, to repeat it so that the others can hear, and even to sing along with the voice you hear, but you do have strong enough force of will that you can choose to shut it out if you would like. But it does feel like a very familiar source and even voice. It reminds you of when you were changed some time ago.
Oh, getting into my background stuff. Nobody else hears the music?
No.
I'm the only one?
Yes.
Trying to remember exactly what my background was supposed to be about.
Well, basically, you found an area where sound worked oddly, and you found what looked like a clone of yourself, but a little bit different. And it kind of taught you to become a bard, is the short version, and you gained some new parts.
That's right. I learned it from this thing. And I know there's another version of me out there still.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Okay.
But
I
you
guess
hear
I
it
was just
kind of trying to speak and sing and play through you, but again, it's up to you if you'd like to.
uh I whoops. I think I think Ferrex will resist but want to get closer to the asteroid to investigate.
All right. So,
Yeah.
what is? Are there any kind of spells or anything to? Valus will
Oh yeah, I
find.
forgot about that part too.
Valus is gonna find the what's his name, Garrick's captain.
Commodore.
Yeah, the Commodore.
64.
There are 63 other Commodores above him.
Yeah.
And ask if he has seen anything like this before.
Well, I can't say I have. This is a rather peculiar asteroid, is it not?
It is. And yet many of us have been drawn here, it seems.
Drawn here? How so?
You don't feel a desire to investigate this asteroid? Or a sense of needing to be here?
No.
Interesting. All the more reason for caution. No, Luck hasn't completely stopped the ship. Valus just told him to slow down. Although I think Zarthus is down there arguing with him now. But Valus said to go this way. And she's very bossy.
Well, Ferrex, you still hear the voice in your head, and it's almost like there's a choir, and one voice rises above the rest. It sounds like resonating or echoing silver or but flowing more, perhaps quicksilverish or like bells. But it says to you, and also slightly hollow and robotic, but feminine is, I guess, the way I would describe it. But says to you, Ferex, welcome back. We who reintroduce ourselves are Vox. What do you think of your new companions?
Does Ferrex recognize this voice?
Kind of, yes. It does seem very slightly different from the voice you heard from the other you, and yet also very familiar, like it was that one, or perhaps is a different clone of it, almost, if that makes sense.
Okay. So she's saying this in, like, telepathically to Ferrex?
Yeah.
All right, Ferrex is saying, who or what are you?
We are the Vox of...
You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Resistance is futile.
We speak for the Primus. You have not met this one before, one of the others, but we are many, but we are one.
It is the Borg.
So you're saying there are
not
a lot
afraid.
more of me out there? Besides the one I already
Indeed.
met?
Indeed.
And none of us can hear this, right? Just making sure.
Correct.
Okay.
Though, I'll say Valus and Garrick, you almost get like if you were casting Detect Magic, you would be detecting that there is some kind of magic, but not completely what it was. Like if someone was casting Sending, you might detect they're casting something, but not what they're saying.
In that meteor they found.
Yes.
But you're getting the sense that the field is changing a little, but again, you don't know what is being said.
All right. I'm looking around. Valus is looking around to see if she can see anything weird on the ship, and that includes hopefully noticing that Ferrex is kind of just staring at or mind melded with it.
Garrick is just going to make a general, not like a command, but more as a guidance, like to the crew. Be on your guard.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can Ferrex make an insight check?
Never know when some robot might go crazy and start killing everybody.
And we've got two.
Kill
of them.
code initiated.
Who would do such a thing?
Yeah, Ferrex, you can do that.
Okay. Ooh.
Go crazy and kill the crew.
That's what I was thinking too.
Well, I mean, yes, you
No,
can.
that's Hilty's job.
That was my first thought. I was like, wait, did you just tell Brian he could kill us all?
Or you can certainly try, but you can also make an insight check, which is what I meant. But
Yeah, I got a 5.
It's funny
Yeah,
when
it's-
robots go crazy and start killing that they bump up in levels by like 10.
Yeah, right.
Robots?
They get so much more powerful
Robots.
when they're on the other team.
It's robots!
Robot. Morgan.
Robots.
It's robot.
Morgan.
Hey!
Well, you're an idiot. You suck at video games.
It's my friend 42069. Morgan.
So
It's not your
it's hard
friend.
for you to get a read on it, but it's clear that it wants something, but it's not clear what or if it bears any malice or anything.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I was trying to figure out. So it seems like it can be trusted or not. All right, I'll just flat out ask it what it wants.
Out loud.
No, in my head.
Just-
Telepathically
just
or whatever.
checking.
Nope.
Well, it says you
They're delicious.
have received augmentations. You are not the only one who could. There is another among you who could easily be upgraded, we see. Should you
Referring
wish to do
Referring
so.
to Hilty.
Yes.
What kind of upgrades are we talking about? I don't know if he's into the whole
Primarily-
penis enlargement thing. I mean, we'd have
What
to
does God need with the
run it by him
starship?
first.
You're supposed to mark these emails spam.
Oh yeah, whoops. I don't have a good spam filter. I'm using an old Hotmail account. That's why.
Ouch.
Let's see. We believe he could benefit from frame upgrade for durability. He,
And what?
as
Go ahead.
he, as you, could contribute to the order of the universe.
Bayless approves.
Apparently, you've never met Hilty if you think he could contribute to anything orderly.
He's far too violent for their intentions.
Yeah.
Not
What
as
would it
he
cost?
is- No.
Us or him?
Ah.
Calculating.
It seems to take a moment to pause.
You see the little progress.
How
on the screen.
How to translate cost? Do you mean obligations?
Obligations
Material
or material cost, anything. Really.
We believe you should have the materials needed on hand, and you have many of the skills. Those that you do not, we can provide.
What is your motivation in all of this? Why do you want to do this?
The universe, perhaps multiverse, is disorderly.
Like Hilty.
And healthy like.
We believe it could be more orderly. so much unnecessary destruction, abnormalities that could be righted.
So what? You'd have to like sign a contract to make things more orderly or something?
Not a literal contract. More that we could use your assistance should you give it, and he could be cognizant as you are and perceive as you do the needs of the cosmos.
That question, I forgot what it was.
Have we figured out that he seems to be communing with it yet?
Make an insight roll.
I love insight.
Are those needs of the universe killing?
Some might be. Oh yeah, do you have anything specific in mind? Is it like a mission that you want us to do, or is this just a general, if you need help, you're gonna call on us kind of thing?
More the latter, because the needs of the cosmos are far too complex to describe here.
To your puny mind.
All it needs is a nudge in the right direction here and there, an orbit put right, a disruptive individual neutralized.
Like Hilty?
Hilty likes neutralizing destructive individuals.
Neutralizing, that's a good word for
What if he is the
Yeah,
individual?
no, I was gonna say.
it.
We agree that Hilty in his current state is disorderly, but
An agent of chaos.
could be put to orderly ends.
That's a good point.
He could be pointed in.
All right, I'll run it past him. But that's
So
going
in
to be
Vegas-
ultimately.
Valus, you definitely notice that something's happening with Ferrix mentally. You can see the gears turning, maybe literally,
Yeah.
in his head.
Steam coming out the sides.
Phoenix, what is happening?
I put up a finger.
Valus
All right,
looks at the camera.
so
like, did you just see that? She spikes the camera at the
All right.
viewer, breaks the fourth wall. What?
Ferrix is going to go to the rest of the party now and give them the TLDR version of what he was just told. Mostly looking at Hilty to see what Hilty wants to do. What Hilty's reaction is.
And you trust this being?
I wish to say disorderly.
Well, you wouldn't have to be orderly per se. You could continue to be disorderly, but put to use to further their cause, which is orderly. Does that make sense?
There is a beauty in
You can still be the chaotic murder bot that you always wanted to be.
Hmm.
You just might have to do it for specific targets sometimes.
They discussed upgrading him, you said?
What?
Did they specify the upgrades? What
Talking
exactly was
Something about a
or
more
hardware?
durable frame.
yeah, right. Frame.
My frame is quite robust as it is.
I am concerned with obviously his autonomy, but also the costs.
Well, the cost is basically we might have to do favors for them from time to time.
You know what they say: if something is free, you are the product.
Healthy is already a superior design.
This is a debate worth having. What if what they offered you could increase your murder capabilities?
Not likely.
It sounds like it would be upgrades
Complex.
for you.
Yes, but they also sound like they might come at. Well, that depends.
It's hard to say because we don't know what exactly they're
know
going to
nothing
ask us
of
to
this
do.
being, indeed.
All I know is they desire a more orderly universe.
You, he looks at Ferrex. You're already under this obligation?
Not really. Not really an obligation, more like a pull, I guess.
Valus is going to walk back up to the bow of the ship and just holler out at it. What exactly do you want? Doesn't mean I'm going to get a response. I'm not demanding I get a response. Well, she is, but
Eric's, you hear, does she mean in this particular case or in the grand scheme of things?
The grand scheme.
yeah, what is your scheme? No, she doesn't say that part. There will be no scheming.
Again, there is its complexity cannot be fully conveyed, but it may be translated and summarized as order.
Unless you translate that, I don't know that. You said
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I say that she said basically what I already told you, order.
now Valus is kind of torn, right? Because order is all about her thing, but this thing is out of nowhere, and it's also, well, Hilty has already said no. So
There are forces. There are forces from out of this plane that seek disorder.
this is true. Oh, sorry.
From the far realms, from the abyss, and elsewhere. This needs to be counteracted.
Uh-huh. So yeah, I'll relay that back to them.
Well, Hilty has already said no. Ask them if the decision has to be made immediately, or could Hilty come back should he change his mind at a later time.
He could. We
Did it
and
respond
we
without...
can
Oh yeah, because it can understand me. I was gonna say, did it just respond without him translating?
yeah.
Okay. But he can't speak directly to us. Interesting.
Yes, we could do this later and elsewhere. Our nodes are many and distributed throughout, should you find them. In the meantime, if you wish to take on any of their assignments, they will share them with you, but the offer of perception and physical upgrades are always open to Hilti, should he wish to neutralize for a cause.
Murder for hire.
Maybe if we did some of these assignments first, that might give him a better idea.
I wish to retain my autonomy.
Very well. Your elven friend too, perhaps, though upgrades would be more difficult, might be amenable.
How about you, Bayless?
What are you speaking of?
She says that would be more difficult. She could potentially install some upgrades on you.
There's a very quizzical, like, excuse me? I don't know if you've noticed, but I am not mechanical in any way. I would
Yeah,
think,
that's why it would be more
I
difficult.
would think difficult would translate to impossible.
I believe it would incur what you refer to as pain.
Yeah, well, pain is temporary, but control is permanent. I appreciate your apprehension now, Hilti. It becomes through sharp focus. I would need more
Yes,
information.
sharp.
Sharp focus. Yes, this is. Forgive us, but you are an unknown entity.
Understood. This node has not been tasked with other matters. Perhaps we shall encounter you again.
I thought I was going to ask to join the crew. I got nothing better to do. Can we follow you? You guys hiring? I hear you're in the business of
Do
picking
you
up
need a
slaves.
ghost?
Yeah.
There's no time to explain. There isn't even time to explain why there's no time to explain.
All right, Destiny. That was the worst.
He's a wizard from the moon.
That made sense in context at the time.
Well, for now, it remains silent.
What in the hell?
All right, I guess we can go.
Yes. Oblak,
Oh,
resume course.
so it's going to let us leave?
There's no letting us about it.
Seems like it.
Alright. Valus will order Oblek to resume course, original course. Tell Ferrex if we need to plot course. She doesn't know how navigation works.
Not Ferrex, Zarthus.
Zarthus. And then as we're like pulling away from the asteroid, She will approach Ferrex and say, "What the hell was that thing? What in the abyss was that thing?"
It's a bit complicated. The short version is it was me,
I sense no malice from it.
but there's a much longer version than that.
Interesting. I see nothing but time.
Okay. So, I was made to be a forager of derelict space vessels. That was just what I did. I encountered basically what appeared to be a clone of myself, and learned about music for the first time and how to create this heavy metal, I call it.
What does metal have to do with music?
Well, I figure since I'm made of metal, it's like the music is like heavy and it's coming from something made of metal. I don't know. Where was I?
That you are creating.
So after meeting this clone, I wasn't content to be a forager anymore. I needed to explore my own destiny, and that's what I started doing. But knowing that there's this clone, there's these other versions of me out there. And that's what this was. This was one of the other versions of me. So it's me, but not me. It's a clone, basically.
Are autognomes generally non-sentient most of the time, or is this... Are we just creating a mythos here?
Well, no, it's not that I wasn't sentient. It's that I was built for a purpose, and that was all I knew until I encountered this thing, and it sort of opened my eyes.
Right.
Or my ears.
You open your ears.
Similar to the Warforged.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Created for a purpose.
And then have since
Again,
gained sentience.
Let's get out of here
Gained
before V'ger
autonomy.
decides to pattern us for data storage.
Is Ferrex particularly old?
I don't think I ever really thought about it, how old he is. So, no, not really.
Okay. You don't have like the wild spacer background that makes you super old.
No.
Okay.
Zarthus does, not
okay.
not Ferrex.
Because, like, I think Valus is kind of torn, too, because if this being literally represents order, then in a lot of ways it may be or representative of what she unknowingly serves as well. But she's also not one to take a random deal from a random stranger on the street either. This thing's popped out of nowhere, offering what sounds like potentially great stuff, but with very vague costs. And as somebody, of an orderly focus, you want to know all the details before you go into something. And I think she's kind of at a loss at the moment. So once we're back on course, I think she would spend the time on the aft end of the ship just watching the thing fade off in the distance and wonder if we made the right call.
I mean, that was Hildy's call, so.
Right. Well, I mean, she got offered too, so. I don't think Valus would be one to try to push Hildy to take the offer, but she's more concerned if she made a mistake by not taking it. Not that it's over. And we didn't exactly ask how we could find them if we changed our mind either. It just said, oh, they were everywhere. Well, you might be everywhere, but we've never heard of you.
That's reassuring.
Right. Hmm. And then Vela sits back and ponders how nobody questioned her overriding the whole trip for a minute.
Well, I assume that no one else was aware.
Right.
Because if Zarthus had heard, he'd have just been like, no, that's not the right way.
She's getting "I'm the captain now" vibes. I'm the captain now.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Well, you continue on your way, continuing to wonder what the heck it was you just encountered.
Take a picture of it so I can look it up later.
When eventually you get to about the location that Topola has indicated, and
Oh no.
among the nebula you start to see shipwrecks. On this.
Topola, is this the fleet you mentioned? Are they old or recent wrecks?
Somewhat recent. So, yeah, before you even talk to her, Commodore Crux has taken out a spyglass and said, maybe we should expect trouble. Looks like 3 destroyed flying fishes, 3 lampreys, 2 squid ships, and 2 spar moths. Well, I guess that does look like part of Gargan Hale's fleet, aside from the star moths. I think they got in a fight. But that's only half his fleet, if I remember correctly, that's destroyed.
Look for
I
survivors.
don't see his flagship among them, though. Sorry, what was that?
Looking for survivors. I'm like scanning, not that I have any kind of way to see. I don't have a spyglass or anything, but I'm looking to see if I can see anybody clinging to the decks of the ships or anything.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, if you move closer, mostly you see debris floating around, a lot of boards and sections of ship, maybe an occasional ballista. First, you see a blood-red pirate flag drift through space, get snagged on one of your ballistas. Oh, yes, that does look like his fleet. Then you see 2. Sorry, go ahead.
Is this his flag?
Yes. And that's when you see 2 human corpses drifting closer.
I point. Is this his corpse?
She said his flagship was here, so.
No, that's not. Well, how unfortunate. And as one of them brushes up against the hull of your ship, you could have sworn you saw its hand move.
Oh boy. But they're like in the vacuum of space, so they're probably not alive.
Space zombies.
Space vampires from the old Buck Rogers TV show.
At least they
What
were
about
in the
from the-
vacuum.
What about from the
Now
movie
they're
Life Force?
Oh, that too, yeah.
now they're in your air envelope, though.
Oh, are they moving towards us? If I think I saw it move, then I want to be on alert. Is space zombies like a thing that can
Yeah.
happen after a pirate battle?
Yeah, you then see first one, then the other suddenly grab onto the side of the hull. Like they're starting to climb.
We have borders.
And then you see them suddenly look up straight into your eyes as you're peering over and start climbing toward you.
I yell battle stations.
Ah, thank God. I thought we missed the fight.
Well, strictly speaking, you did miss the fight. This is one of the people actually who were on the hull who just were previously corpses. That it seemed like.
Wait. They talk now?
No, I think that was Topola or whatever her name is.
No, this is one of the.
Oh, it's the zombie that just spoke, or the
corpses.
person holding on.
Yeah.
What?
Rather bad timing on your part, really.
Who are you?
Oh, well, I'm Vitalia Dogamore, and, this is, yes, I'm Dorgio Dali, at your service. I do hope I didn't give you too much of a scare.
You're still giving me a scare.
They don't
Filthy
sound like
shoulders sag and
space
he
zombies.
looks annoyed. He lets out a sigh.
Oh, can we still kill it? What happened?
Well, funny you say that, because when you look at them, they look like they should already be dead. They look very pale.
Right.
But they are moving.
Do they have space bloat, also known as decompression?
I think there's vampires.
Vampires.
I think they're vampires.
Vampirettes?
Yes.
So just don't invite them on board.
What? Who attacked you?
Where's that garlic buffalo?
No, I think vampires are actually a thing in Spelljammer.
Yeah, I'll just.
Yeah, I forgot all about them.
Vampires.
Yeah, it's about then that Commodore Crux comes up and kind of spits and says, "Ugh, vampires," and takes out his gun.
Is that part of the other guy's crew? Was he a vampire? I asked Topola.
Well, I'll say you don't even need to make an insight roll. Her lack of speech tells about as much as any actual saying anything, as she gets a slightly sheepish look. Well, and they say, well, why, yes, we are part of good. Gosh, I'm forgetting his name because it's so crazy. We are part of Captain Garganhill's crew. Wait, aren't you Topola? Well, yes. And yes, we are vampires, but we mean you no harm. Could we speak with the captain?
We all kind of look around at each other.
I don't know. Can you?
He's been in a coma.
There is no captain. This is a communist boat.
Yeah, the captain's in a coma. Yeah, that's true.
It's a communist boat. There should be a dictator.
That's Marxism or something. I don't know.
What do you want?
Depends on how they set it up. Well, who makes the decisions then?
I will speak for the crew for now.
Well, we're looking for a new commission, as it were. Unless Captain Garganhill, we're not sure what happened to him in that battle. All we know, there were star moths. We fought the Rixians. He doesn't like them much. Not sure why.
I see a reason now.
But we're not sure what happened to him. You're not with the Rixians, are you?
No, not anymore.
What were those Rixians again?
The Astral Elves.
Okay.
Yeah, the Empire of Astral Elves that put the crystal
seeds on the planet.
vine seeds
Yeah.
on the planet.
The star moths are their ships, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's a few of them mixed in with the wreckage, right?
Right.
Yeah. Say, I see you have Starmoth yourself in tow. Where'd you get that? Were you fighting them too?
I did not, but they did. Yes. Yes, we did.
Well, how fortuitous. I suppose we share a common enemy.
An enemy?
Are vampires
A space anemone?
I was just gonna say, do these vampires seem like we can trust them? I kind of want to tell them about Toro, but I kind of don't. They're still vampires.
Well, Commodore Crux immediately says no, but they say, well, are humans trustworthy? Are elves trustworthy? Is anyone trustworthy? You might as well ask. We won't bite the neck that feeds us. Wait, that's entirely the
I have
wrong
no
metaphor.
Yes.
I'm not
Ferric
worried.
says, yeah, Ferric says, you biting my neck won't do you any good. You might break your teeth.
You bite my neck, it's the last neck you bite.
Right, but my point is, we won't hurt
Blink,
you.
You just slurp them up.
All right, I guess Ferric will tell them about Zarthus will tell them about the attack on Toro. And that's why
Oh
we're
my.
seeking Gargamel.
Well, that's I'm most sorry to hear that. But yes, we would serve on your crew if you'd have us, and you can be assured we will not bite any of your necks. Just find us some enemies, the Rixians, and they will suffice.
Not just our necks. You won't bite us anywhere.
I made my.
When was your last meal?
We are off limits.
Indeed, yes. That's what I meant. No feet either, or anything else.
Do I believe them?
Oh, I didn't see that before. Okay. Yeah, they look like they mean what they say when they say they do not intend to bite you, though they do, of course, need to eat, which being vampires, but they don't intend to bite you, and they have plenty of other enemies, it seems like, so.
What do you think, Commodore?
Well, Zarthus says
How long
We
can
could-
they last on the ship without food?
Yeah, that is a concern. I'm not one to
Zarthus says we could let them on board for now, and then if
and let them off at the next.
they turn hostile, we'll kill them.
Or release them when we find somewhere
Well-
else they can be. Because I'm not one to strand people in space, but I also don't want to take aboard mass murderers.
Excuse me.
You were already here. You don't count.
Yeah. You were here first.
Well, I reckon we should be fine
Have a
for
muzzle or
another
something, or
Reckon.
week or so
Cowboy
before.
space pirates. I reckon. What is this, Firefly? Space Western?
they gotta spout some Chinese slurs.
Nope.
You also soon after see a tiny ball of light appearing over the bow of the ship, quickly flying around the mast and then settles a few feet above the main deck, changing colors as it hovers in place.
What is that?
Oh, well, I'm just a will-o'-wisp. Nothing to be afraid of.
They talk too?
Yes?
Is that a member of
How's a
your
willow
crew?
wisp?
Hilty looks disappointed again.
Healthy requires murder.
Oh, yes, that was our signaling wisp.
Why don't we have one of
Indeed.
those? We do now.
You can now. Most people don't trust us, though.
Are you speaking semaphore?
That's the wisp talking.
I can if you want us to, or at least in Morse code. But also, if you're lost, I can perhaps be of assistance. If you're looking for Garganhale, we know where they are.
Zarthus, we're definitely not lost. Thank you. But we are looking for Garganhill.
We are.
Well, you're in luck. I can lead you to him. He's but a day away. Suspect?
All right. You can come aboard. Hilty, keep an eye on them.
Hilty looks excited again. He's just waiting.
Is
For
is your
slight-
robot going to eat us?
he does not eat. That's not a no.
Is he going to do something else to us?
That depends on what you do first.
Well- That all depends on you.
Tread lightly. He has a hair trigger or whatever.
Whatever you do, don't ask him to bed.
Well, I didn't plan on it. Well, I don't know. He does have some metal joints. What? Nobody got that?
No.
My name is Gato. I have metal joints. Beat me up and earn 15 silver points.
No. What is that from?
No,
Chrono Trigger.
Oh, it's been a long time.
Oh,
a long
Jesus.
time. Like
We're talking
30
about a game I
years.
played like 30 years
30 years
ago.
ago.
I can't remember stuff that happened in games I played yesterday. Never mind.
I played it on the Super
30
Nintendo.
years ago.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it might even have been 40 years at this point.
Probably closer to 30. A little over 30.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was in the 90s.
I bought it on PlayStation when they put out a remaster, but I'd already beaten it by then. And I sold it to somebody for
That came out of
Pretty
ton of
sure.
replayability, though.
Pretty sure I played Jeremy's copy.
I sold it to somebody for $100, the Super Nintendo cartridge, and now I wish I'd kept it because it's worth so much more now, I think.
Oh, actually, I have. Where was it? Okay. Okay, so you spend about another day going where the wisp directs you. The two vampirates mostly do their best to not act suspicious, basically. Same for the wisp you suspect, though it's kind of hard to tell with a wisp and with no body language. But
Hildy's following them all around. And every now and then he looks at the wisp and he like pulls out his axe and kind of flinches into a combat stance like he thinks the wisp is about to attack or something. Because he can't tell what the wisp's thinking or doing. He's just like, was that hostile?
no,
Oh, he puts his
I'm
axe down.
just
Excellent.
sitting here. Eventually, however, you see this in the distance.
Oh.
Ghost
Oh, that's
pirate
definitely
ship.
not a bad thing.
It's the Black Pearl.
Okay.
And that's when they tell us, oh, there's my ride.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, joy, he did survive. Well, I'll be. You're caught in a cosmic storm with lightning flashes through the dense blue and purple clouds, illuminating the silhouette of a galleon with torn, flapping sails. Ghostly mariners stand on deck and cling to the rigging, staring at you with unblinking eyes. You're about
Hilty stares
250
back with his own unblinking eyes.
feet away.
How far away?
More vampires, Crux says. And among them, you eventually see a white-haired man with a barred metal mask covering the lower half of his face. His left hand detaches at the wrist, skitters up his arm to his shoulder, and waves at you with its fingers. Well, I guess the question is, do you approach or let them approach? Because they are slowly approaching.
This is him? I asked Topola.
I'm just like, is that their ship or the opponent ship? Is it another?
That
We could
looks
just
like
let them go back to their ship.
That does look like Garganhale. A little paler than I remember, but that's certainly no Star Moth. That's his ship.
Barracks is like, dude, so many red flags right now.
Right.
Oh, he's not so bad once you get to know him.
If Hunter was here, this is what I would say. The name of that ship must be the Tomas.
Oh, we must go to the same dentist. If you look at Ferrix's picture, it's like
Yeah.
the same kind of grill
Same
thing going on,
grill,
but
yeah.
different color.
That's funny. I guess we let him pull up.
Okay. So, the undead captain places his boot on the rail along the deck of his creaky galleon and leans over the bow. His disembodied hand perches on his shoulder, and lightning from the cosmic storm flashes behind him. Garganhale's tone of voice is inviting, but his dead black eyes glint with malice. It's dangerous out here. That menace from the Rixis. Commander Vale keeps sending ships to our system. But we do our part to thin the Astral Elves' ranks, he says as he then suddenly sees Valus. And then he sees the Star Moth you're towing and looks perplexed. You're
Not with them.
not with them, are you?
No. And we were advised to seek you out because we have beef with them. Although she's having second thoughts now, this guy looks like he's gonna like tear his way through the Rixian space, and she was hoping for a less violent solution, despite Hilty's presence on the crew.
Well, I think I see why. Do my lifeless eyes deceive me? Oh, Topola, my darling, what a surprise! If you've come to drive a stake through my heart, you'll have to return it first. Oh, no, I planned on that.
He's afraid.
They... Yes, I suppose he is. No, nothing like that. These fine folks, needed some help. They've been fighting the Rixians. In fact, their planet got seeded, so, if you've got any ideas for how to stop that.
Unseating?
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but, you were planning on, going there and, stopping that harvesting process, right?
Yes.
which sounded like you might need to go into the heart of the Xerixian Empire, and all that sounds rather dangerous.
It has its charms.
Well, now, that's a fascinating idea. You have brought me an opportunity, my dear. I must thank you. So, we share a common enemy, and tell me what this is you wish to do exactly.
We need to kidnap or otherwise acquire a high-ranking member of the Xerixian Navy or Air Force or whatever you want to call it, so that we can figure out how to unseed a planet.
By the way, it is rather hard to speak from here. Do you mind if I come aboard?
Kinda.
He holds his hands up
Just
I
you?
will not attempt anything. I assure you. If I wanted to try to kill you, I would already have, well, you wouldn't have seen me coming.
I lean into Hilty and say, watch his crew. And then I will say, then you may come over alone and unarmed.
Very well. And he takes out his sword, tosses it aside, takes out a hand crossbow, tosses it aside. Oh, did you mean my... And he picks up his disembodied hand. May I bring my hand, lefty?
You may bring your hand. Bayless
Thank
begins
you.
looking at the rules for Turn Undead.
You have to get bitten by a vampire to turn undead.
Thumbing through her mental Rolodex. How do I do that again? It's been a long time. Ooh, nice.
Yes, this is Lefty, my left-hand hand. I never go anywhere without him.
Is it like Thing from Adam's Family? With a crawling claw?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Maybe I should have said no.
We probably shouldn't keep inviting vampires on our ship.
Keep an eye on that hand.
Well, I can put it back on if you'd prefer.
That would be appreciated.
He does that. Now, where were we? Oh, you wanted to kidnap someone important, you said?
Yes.
And this was to...
Sleight of left hand.
Okay. So, and this is to stop the harvesting of your world, it sounds like.
Yes.
Yes. It's not really our world, but
we've grown fond of it.
True.
Close enough.
Well, they've grown fond of it.
Yeah. The only person in this world there was our captain's, and he's in a coma.
That's true.
Ah.
Yes, we're doing this for him. It's all
He's
for you.
so
Jim.
depressed
It's
over
all
the
for
seeding.
you.
If we fix it, he'll wake up.
Yeah, like a Cinderella situation. Is that what you said? Or Sleeping Beauty?
Are you sure?
Yeah, one of those.
Have you tried True Love's First Kiss instead?
I don't believe. Well, actually, no. Valus doesn't know him. Had someone held a pouch of money up to his mouth?
Yes. Take out his
Well, that
wallet.
was a jest
Put it up to his
anyway.
lips.
His first love.
Oh, a mirror. That's really what he.
Mirror.
That would really be
Yeah.
So what do you plan to do with this, kidnapped person then? How will this help you?
We will extract the information from him, and then we will return to the planet and
With
seed
violence.
it, if necessary. Hopefully, it won't be necessary.
It's always necessary.
Hilty leans in to whisper it loudly enough that everyone can hear.
I like the cut of this one's jib. What are you called, little fellow?
I'm Hilty Torkwrench.
Fitting.
Built for violence.
No, not for wrenching? Or fixing, or...
No.
His name is actually Hilt 13, but we just call him Hilty. Oh no, it's a 1, not an IE. I mean, it's an I. So, okay, never mind. Bad joke.
Go 2. So you're looking for, someone important in the Empire. You see a bit of a grin on his face. What would it be worth to you?
What are you asking?
I could ensure that your names live on in song forever as legends.
It's a pretty good offer. I'd take it.
Well, I'm already living forever, as you can see. But suppose there is after death. That's one thing.
Post undeath.
Well, you see, now, I suppose I'll lay my cards on the table. You say I made a slight mistake. I suppose 2 years ago now, I attacked a star moth, and, apparently attacking just one little star moth will bring the wrath of the whole empire down on you. Strange how personally they take it. I suspect you've witnessed it yourselves. Guessing you're not a privateer for them, given the state of that ship you're towing?
No.
Definitely not.
Well, they've been pursuing me since. Tell me, how will this get them off my back? How will this help me if it stops the harvest of your world? can't work for free, you know.
Is there, like, it's obviously not, there's not an internet, so you can't just hack in and change files or whatever it is. Is there, I don't know, how do they keep track of who they're hunting? Would there be a way to remove his name from a list of potential people that they're hunting? Or, like, is there a way to get him?
Hmm.
Right? Because short of, like, going into wiping out the entire species.
Delete his record from the mainframe.
Right, yeah, exactly. Like, what would be the actions? I would assume Valus would have some kind of an inkling on if there was a way.
I'd. So anyone can roll Arcana, Valus can roll Arcana or History with advantage.
Ooh. Well, I'm trained in history, but my Arcana's higher. How does that work?
So you picked that one priest feature
Oh.
that adds your wisdom.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. So. Yeah, most of you aren't really sure, but Valus, actually being part of the court system, you already know quite a bit about how the equivalent of law enforcement, which ultimately basically is the Imperial Navy, ends up tracking down and apprehending anyone they see as criminals, which is, well, they are a very, I want to say technologically advanced, but more arcanologically advanced civilization, if that makes sense.
Like an Eberron.
They have a lot of mages, and so it would be relatively easy to keep a list of who they want to go after, and then they have some high-level mages who can do scrying to figure out where people are, and they can have mages who can cast sending to send whatever ships they have are close, to dispatch them there.
So how hard would it be to get his name stricken from these records without going to, like, the Imperial Palace and going right into the Hall of Records or something and actually manually doing it?
Pretty difficult. Yeah, you're thinking either you would have to physically do it or somehow convince them that he was dead and provide proof. Like, if, for instance, you were able to somehow impersonate one of their officers and give in a report that they had killed Gargan Hale, might be a way to do it.
Or even if we happen to capture
I mean, it shouldn't be hard to convince anyone he's dead. He's already dead.
Well, if we manage to either kidnap, or would be even better would be to, like, infiltrate a high-ranking astral elf ship or substation or whatever, we could potentially stage a situation where he is killed such that the captain of said astral elf ship radios back, or however communicates back to headquarters that he's taken care of. So I'm like contemplating all these things, probably not discussing them out loud, and then just say there may be ways to take you off their roster of the wanted list.
Another thought. Another thought occurs to you, which is it's possible that may not be necessary if you suspect that this harvesting of Toril they're doing for their son is extremely important for them, and if you were able to disrupt that, that would really put them in disarray, so they may not bother with Garganhale, at least for a time, due to that.
Right. Well, then I would probably tell him something similar to that. Like, this is going to... Befouling this plan is going to send them into a bout of chaos, which should buy you time. There may also present an opportunity at some point to convince them that you've already been taken care of.
Yeah, I mean, to put it in perspective, let me put it this way.
Advantage. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
I am persuading you.
It's Tuesday. 2/22/2022.
Oh, Tuesday.
Which was a Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also lots of twos.
Lots of twos. I didn't mean to roll with advantage, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah. Also, to put this in perspective, let me put it this way. You know that the harvesting is important to their major source of energy, which is their sun. To give a very timely metaphor, disrupting this would be like blockading the Strait of Hormuz.
Oh, okay. All right.
And jacking up the price of oil.
Or jackknifing a cargo ship in wherever that was.
Yeah. Yep.
The Everclear, whatever it was called. I forgot what it was called. I think it was it.
I think it was the Evergiven or the Evergreen, yeah. But I like Everclear as well. Or better.
I think that's alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty potent alcohol.
It may have had something to do with it.
Mm-hmm. That's what the band Everclear named themselves after, was the alcohol.
Okay. With that little...
Okay, so yeah, sounds like you are somewhat relaying this and persuading him, and he seems quite persuaded by this. You've made a very good case, and I believe...
at the implications of a courtroom with the making a case thing. It's like,
oh, yeah. No pun intended.
Well, you never know her backstory anyway. Like...
Good point. Why, I believe you could be a lawyer.
Shift the eyes side to side.
That might be an insult.
True, yeah. Her position is a bit above a lawyer.
She says more of a judge. It just leaves it hanging.
Executioner.
You skip the judge.
Well, then I believe we could have an accord here, and I may have just the thing you need. For, you see... And he turns around and gestures at his ship, and...
It's a Honda Accord.
Maybe maybe I should have had you make a perception roll, but apparently his ship was drifting away a bit, and it's actually some distance away, at least 500 feet away by now, and he's like, "Where, my ship, why are they moving away? What? And then, see, this may be a good
Place to stop. I mean, it is 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave it on a cliffhanger, but first, well,
Starring Sylvester Stallone.
that's curious. Well, suffice to say,
I'm sorry.
I do have something that could help. In addition to, I can make your ship invisible for a time, but
That's why we were finding him.
yes, and then he's cut off by suddenly Commodore Crux's head. It almost looks like he wants to turn it around almost 180 degrees, and like he's trying, but he can't quite, but he's doing his best. And suddenly his eyes are just dead, almost, and
What?
They're behind us, aren't they?
What's going on?
I should have had left it open. Suddenly he
Jamie's double agent.
turns to Garganhale, Commodore Crux does, and so in a very different cadence, Captain Garganhale, your command of the last breath is at an end.
Oh, no.
We've had enough victory at your hands to last 10 lifetimes after that debacle, losing half the fleet.
Uh-oh.
Consider yourself relieved of command.
Oh, no.
Commodore, what are you doing?
It's not his voice.
He kind
or
of
it's
chuckles.
or it is his voice, but it's used in a manner that doesn't sound like him.
Exactly.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, one. Sorry, 1 second.
Don't have dispel magic or remove curse or anything.
But then almost as suddenly, he kind of shudders and blinks and says, "Oh, what was that? Do I smell smoke?"
Uh-oh.
He's having a heart attack.
Well, I mean, it's not
It's not
He's having a
not
stroke.
toast.
Yeah, it's not toast. Yeah.
He's not smelling
Is it
toast.
almonds or something? Toast?
That's cyanide. Almonds.
Oh, huh.
What just happened?
I think you were temporarily possessed.
Oh,
Again.
treacherous ghost.
Not again.
This always happens when I don't get my lunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Garganhale sighs and then suddenly yells, We've just I apologize, but we've just walked into an unholy shitstorm. I believe my crew just relieved me of my ship, and your friend here was just momentarily possessed by my ship's ghost. Nothing unusual there, but you see, I have a secret weapon that could help us, and we're about to lose it.
Oh.
So I would recommend you give chase.
Oh, Black, full speed! Follow that ship! Yay!
Oh, and
Ship lurches to speed.
I would not recommend trying to shoot them.
Boarding action.
Please make it a boarding operation because there are volatile materials aboard.
Oh, good.
Your ship's a bomb.
Why, thank you. No. A bomb, not the bomb.
Well, no, but yes, potentially. I mean, any ship's a bomb if you have enough explosives aboard. You, of all people, should know that.
I mean, anything could be a bomb with enough explosives.
Right, Hilty?
Even Hilty here.
I am not a bomb.
Well, I'm just saying, I do apologize. I didn't mean to make a jest at your expense, but one does tend to find black powder aboard a gift ship.
Oh, yeah.
Bombs only go off once. I go off all the time.
Wow.
That is true.
I knew I liked this fellow. Even if he doesn't have any blood. Right, well...
Sounds like a cliffhanger, because I gotta go.
There you have it. Get my ship back and and the weapon is yours. And by the way, I'll turn your ship invisible so they'll never see us coming. And that's where we'll stop for now.
Sounds good.
We'll never find it again after we park.
Oops. Everybody remember where we